Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Kevin here. There's been an addition to our family recently. Damien and I adopted the cutest little kitty. Oh, he's a little hyper right now. He just woke up from a nap, but he's purring. He just purrs non-stop. Oh, look at how beautiful you are. Can you hear his purrs? Oh. His name is Alfalfa. He likes to purr. He likes to sleep in our laps. He's just the goodest little boy ever, aren't you? He's still purring. However, I have just learned that he likes to attack the tripod legs. So let's see how long I can hold him while we're doing this video so that he won't shake the camera. So it's the beginning of a new year, and with every new year, I'm the kind of person that likes to make resolutions. I know a lot of people talk bad about resolutions, I guess, or like, why not just start it on this random Tuesday? Why do you have to have like this jumping point? I am the kind of person that kind of crap works for me. Like self-help books work for me. These jumping off platforms at the beginning of the year totally work for me. So I'm gonna go with it. I went with it last year, I'm gonna go with it this year. You're so cute. You were. So last year I made a 2018 resolutions video that I'll go ahead and link in the card above if you want to watch that one. It's okay if you just watch this one. Oh, did you poop? No, baby. He's getting so annoyed with me now. He's still purring though, even though he's annoyed. Oh, you want down? He meowed, little cute little meow. You want down? Okay, I have decided that instead of doing I am still gonna do 2019 goals. However, the thing is that I feel like unless I readdress these goals and like come back to them throughout the year, I've realized that I'm more likely to kind of not give up on them, but like pay less attention to them, maybe is the right word. And so I have decided that even though I'm gonna make 2019 resolutions, which I'm gonna talk about in this video, I'm going to make quarterly goal videos so that way I can come back and kind of check in with them and, you know, maybe add some things to it, take some stuff away. And that way everyone that's interested in my goals and like how it's going for the year don't have to wait till the end of the year to find out where I'm at with everything. So I'm going to be doing this little check-in thing quarterly. So we're gonna start with 2019 goals, which I've written down in my planner, and then I'm going to talk about what I hope to accomplish in the first quarter to work towards these goals. Like I said, I have some goals for 2019 just in general, so let's just go over those really quick and then we'll come back to some. So I want to finish my fantasy draft in 2019. So if you've been watching any of my writing videos lately, you'll know that I've had this like adult fantasy book idea that I've been kind of playing around with, and that's like kind of like in the back of my mind constantly. And so I really want to finish at least a first draft of that book this year. However, I don't know when I'm going to get to it because I have a lot of other things planned before then. But at some point this year, I'm hoping to get a first draft down. Oh, I see you about to attack that camera. Another goal of mine for this year is to sell a book. This one's out of my hands really because I can write to my best ability, my agent can agent to her best ability, and really just depends on the market and kind of luck at the time, whether or not a book sells, but I would really love to sell a book in 2019. Whether it happens, I don't know, but that's on my goal list for the year. I would love to. If it happens or not, we'll have to wait and see. I do want to read 50 books this year. I've been saying for the past couple of years that I kind of like fell out of reading as much a couple of years ago. I used to read like close to 50 books a year, and then like recently in the past couple of years it's only been like 20 books and blah blah, which is still good. It's still better than none, but I really want to get back into reading like I used to, so I'm hoping to read 50 books in 2019. It's gonna be hard to get used to saying that. But I talk about this in my bullet journal for 2019 video also. I'll go ahead and link that in the card as well. Something to do with my art videos is I'm really hoping to make more art that I can sell, kind of like my pins, my enamel pin. I really want to be able to make more art that I can sell, and in that direction, I want to table at 2 conventions this year with my boyfriend Damien. There's a lot in LA. In fact, I think we're going to be doing one in March, which if we do end up doing that, I'll talk more about it when the time gets closer. But I'm really hoping to table at 2 conventions this year. That would be amazing. I would love to be able to sell my art in person with like all these other amazing people. And yeah, something else I'd like to do this year is hit 1,000 subscribers. So I don't know if this is achievable because at my current rate, I gain about a subscriber every other day or every day. I think it is. I don't remember what my average is. It's not growing super fast, and that's totally fine with me. I'd like to kind of cultivate a community of people that are artistic and like interested in arts and things like that. Like that's the main goal of my channel. And so if that takes a while, it takes a while, and that's totally fine. But it would be awesome if I did hit 1,000 subs this year. I'm right now, according to Social Blade, set to hit it a little into 2020. So we'll see if I actually, when it gets there, it would be cool to hit it this year. So something else I want to do this year is I want to finish the draft of my French book, which is The Money Pit meets Anna and the French Kiss. I should call it Anna and the Money Pit, maybe? I don't know. I haven't come up with a name for it yet. I want to finish a draft of that in 2019 as well. And whether or not that happens, we will see. I know that'll happen. This idea has also been in the back of my mind for like over a year, so I'd really like to get a first draft out, if nothing else this year, just so I can, I mean, preferably I'd like to get a second draft maybe, but a first draft at least, so that way I can get started on that journey of finishing that book and getting it to my agent. Another writing thing I want to do this year is I haven't actually talked to anyone about this, I don't think, like not even Damien yet. So this is gonna be a surprise to him when he watches this video, but one of the things I want to do this year is I kind of want to, I'm super interested in writing a middle grade book, I think, and so I'd like to maybe either outline a middle grade or draft a middle grade in 2019. I kind of have an idea actually already. I'm not sure if it's already been done. I mean, I could talk to Damien about it. I'm sure he would know because he reads and writes middle grades. I like to kind of dip my feet into that. So this year alone, I hope to write a middle grade, a young adult, and an adult novel. So it's gonna be an interesting year. I have a couple of vague ones, like I wanna be more organized. I have this bullet journal and I used it on and off in 2018 with the later half of 2018. Before that, I had an Erin Condren, which I kind of dwindled off in using. And I realized that I'm not a type A personality. I'm not a type A, but I don't think I'm a type B either. I'm like a type C, you know? I realized that being organized helps me with not only reading, but also writing and making sure I'm being productive and getting things done. If not, if left to my own devices, I tend to just kind of loaf around and not do anything. I don't call it lazy, I call it unmotivated. I'm trying to be more organized in 2019. That was one of my goals for 2018 as well. And I do think I've gotten a little bit better. There are aspects I could work on. I really hope to use my bullet journal all of the year, every week. Like this week, I've set up and everything. It's all good. We're going strong on the second day. Hopefully this remains for the rest of the year. One of the other things I want to do in 2019 is my boyfriend Damien is a vegetarian and I have my own food restrictions due to an illness that I have, as well as just being lactose intolerant. I can't eat a lot of foods and then he can't eat any meat. So one of my goals in 2019 is to try a new recipe every week. I do think this one's gonna be a little difficult just because cooking can be really time consuming, and when you're looking for alternatives for a lot of things, it can get very expensive. And so if you have any good recipes that you know are dairy-free and vegetarian, you can go ahead and comment those below. I'd love some suggestions on things I could try out. Now that I've gone over the 2019 goals in general, it was a little all over the place. I want to kind of narrow it down to what I hope to accomplish in the first quarter of 2019. I'd like to complete the draft of the French book in the first quarter. This I think is totally doable because it's 3 months. I have most of it planned out already. I tend to draft rather quickly and then take a long time editing. I actually prefer editing to drafting. I think it's part of my anxiety, like seeing a blank page, knowing I have so much more to go. When editing, it's like I'm already building onto this space and making it better, whereas in the beginning I'm building the base, which can be the most difficult part for me. Another thing I hope to accomplish in the first quarter is to read 15 books. Now when I say read, this also includes audiobooks because I'm trying to get more into audiobooks because I do drive a lot and I can listen to audiobooks while I'm working. It's something that I'm trying to get more into. If you actually have any audiobook suggestions, if you would comment those below, that would be awesome. As far as the art section of my channel goes, I hope in the first 3 months to, like I said, do the one table convention in March. That would be awesome. Something else with my art is I hope to make at least 3 finished pieces, so 1 a month, of things that I really like. I know a lot of, because I'm just getting back into art, that a lot of my art is gonna be like sketches and like rough things. 3 by the end of the first quarter. Of course, I want to try a new recipe per week, which should be easy, but I mean, if that's the goal for the year, I'll have to do 1 a week the first quarter as well, so that was something I can also catch you up on in the first quarter. I also have 2 personal goals I hope to reach in the first quarter that I'm not going to mention on camera for personal reasons. I am now realizing that I say all these things. I want to draft a book in the first quarter. I want to read 15 books, create 3 art pieces I'm proud of, do a new recipe per week, and I want to create 1 writing video per week and 1 art video per week, and I want a table at a convention, all in the first 3 months of the year. Ugh. I'm kind of starting to wonder now if I'm piling too much stuff on myself for the first quarter, but you know what? I am the kind of person that works well under pressure, whether it be one that I'm putting on myself, an arbitrary pressure. I can totally work under both circumstances. I do well on a time crunch. I tend to buckle down on myself and get things done, so I think that it'll be totally fine. You know what? I'm done saying I think. I know it'll be fine. I know I'll get those things done. The first quarter to me very busy though. It's gonna be a very busy first 3 months of the year. If you liked this video, go ahead and hit the thumbs up button below. If you love this video, hit the subscribe. If you want to make sure that I hit all these goals I have planned for the first 3 months, again, hit the subscribe button, because you know what? It's gonna be an intense 3 months and you're not gonna wanna miss it. Thank you for watching, Alfalfa. Loved having you here. I just woke him up from a little cat nap he was taking, so like, go ahead and hit the like button for Alfalfa. Hit the like button for Alfalfa.
Hit the like button for Alfalfa.